How's it going? Let's play some Fire Emblem. Got a little confused because it said Chapter 2, 13 hours, Chapter 3, 9 hours, but then I remembered this game is weird. I don't think we've done any of this stuff yet. It's Rolf the Gun time, for sure, for sure. I don't think we've done any of this stuff yet, so let's get into it. What goes around? So you're Ileana. That's such a cute and delicate name. I'd never guessed there'd be such a pretty girl around all these lagoos. What a lucky day. Sorry. Is something wrong, Ileana? Are you feeling sick? You look weak. I'm so hungry. Oh no, that's no good. Hold on. I'll bring you some food right away. Really? That would be wonderful. Oh, look at that smile. What would you like? Something delicious. I don't particularly care what it is. I just want loads of it. Alright. That means you'll eat pretty much anything, right? I'll go find some dupe who thinks I'm cute, and then I'll con him into cooking something. You stay put. How interesting. Heather. Her name's Heather. I'll have to remember her name. She likes to feed me. You still eating everything in sight? Hey, Ike. I haven't seen you in a while. Glad to see you remember me. Of course, I remember all the mercenaries. Well, most of you, anyway. Oscar prepares such delicious meals. I remember that well enough. Oh, I can't wait to eat his food again. Well, I see you haven't changed a bit. Horny and hungry jail. Correct. Oh, it's like a dream come true. My hero standing right in front of me. Somebody pinch me. Hey, if you don't let go of my hand, I can't pay you for anything. Oh, no, my darling. Let us not spoil our time together with talk of money. Speak sweetly to me, handsome. Listen, lady, this is a shop and I'm a customer. What's so sweet about that? Such cold words. My hero plays hard to get. You're only making me more interested. Will you let go of my hand, please? Then tell me I'm beautiful. Tell me I'm more beautiful than any woman in this camp. And then you'll let go of my hand? Of course. I'll give you everything you want for free. Oh, alright then. No, Ike, don't say another word. That voice, it's... Come on, Soren. She's gonna give us everything. For free. Nothing in life is free, Ike. Suppose you said what she asked you to say, What then? You'd hear it all over the camp, the nearby villages. Eventually the entire country would be saying it. Ike, hero of the Mad King's war is in love with Amy, the shop girl. Rumors can so quickly spin out of control. Come off it, you're exaggerating. Oh, don't be so sure. With my network of merchants, I'll spread the word to the four corners of Tellius. Within half a year, everyone will know. Then you'll be mine forever, Ike. You'll have no choice at all. Man, you go right for the neck, don't you? Alright, Soren. She's all yours. Yes, sir. What I do now, I do for the good of the company. No, Ike, don't go. Don't do this to me. Well now, shall we get on with our business? You're looking more beautiful than ever, Miss Amy. A true delight for the eyes. Oh, now you're talking, you little lady killer. I knew you wouldn't discount the goods to nothing, since it's coming from me. So, how about you cut your prices down by 3/4? Ooh, decisions. You're a diamond. And other Bjork, only glass beads, Miss Amy. I'll buy more than enough to justify the discount. Half price, maybe. And a touch less than 3/4 then. What do you say, Rose of Tellius? Oh, goddess of desire. Alright, you win. Just this time, mind you. Take this. Ah, silver card. You're gonna buy everything from half price from all the shops? That's right. Remember what I said, though. Limited time deal. I have to take it away very soon. Oh, and while you own this card, you won't be able to sell your weapons as raw material. Got that? Understood. Stay beautiful. Heck yeah, got the silver card. Let's shop. Who needs things? I have no idea. Let's figure out who needs things. Oh my god. How do I figure this out? Just show me my dudes. Must have good credit to get that silver card. Okay. Ike is... Oh. That Eddard sword I thought would be infinite, but apparently it's not. Haven't been paying attention to that at all. We're good here. Maybe we should give Ike a steel sword at some point. We're good here. We should also drop some healing items on everybody. We should give Rolf a gun. Could use another thunder, maybe. Or we'll just switch to elf thunder. Gun, gun, gun. Yeah, pounding the table. Gun, gun, gun. Okay. Let's make a gun. We need to forge, not the armor. Yes. This is all of my money. What if we just did that? How about that? Make it pink. 8,000 gold. Let's go. Oh, I see you have a coin. Should I use it? Yes. Pick a card. What is this? What's happening? Typical freelancer splurge. I don't know what's happening. What card should I pick? This one? Never this one. Middle one. Always my strategy for Dragon Quest treasures, when they give me an option of 3 treasure boxes, I always pick the one closest to me because I won't play their game. I won't devolve into, superstition and nonsense, so I always pick the closest one. So that way, I just get the thing fast. Now, that said, I'm a little superstitious, so we're gonna go with the one on the left. Hell yeah. 3 arrows card seems pretty good on a bow, right? Seems good. Give it to Rolf. 3 arrows, more like 3 bullets. Exactly. So I guess the coins give us like a little bonus. The thing is that like, okay, I did believe you that the coin was used for forging. However, we haven't forged anything because forging is like useless in this because they keep rotating through our troops. Do we have any extra in the convoy, like... We have nothing in the convoy. We have a crossbow. 1 crossbow. And that's it. Okay, we have nothing in the convoy. We're gonna give the crossbow to shit on. All right, let's 400. That seems high. I'll take 5. There he goes. He took all of them. War Profiteer, Amy. You're not wrong. Everybody else is good. Looks like everyone else is good. Alright. Manage. Let's award some XP. If people need to be topped off, we can do that. Yeah, War Profiteer Amy is an unscrupulous arms dealer, but she also cute and she flirts with me, so, you know. Or she flirts with Ike, so you know it works out. It works out. Don't think about it too much. Some real mediocre level ups. If anyone's over 50, I try to push them the rest of the way. It's not like I get to keep using these characters. Yeah, exactly. If we were gonna keep using these characters, I think I'd probably level up Rolf a little bit. We could just real quick. We could just like do like one of these. Wait, no. 286. It gets more difficult. My bonus experience goes down fast. I'm just gonna do one of these. All right. Let's save it. Get out there. Ike, are you in position? Yeah, ready when you are. Wait, what are we doing? We'll leave the troops on the left to you. Sound good? Fine by me. We'll teach those nobles a thing or two. Oh, we're killing nobles. Excellent. I mean, Shinon is objectively better, but I gave Rolf a gun, and I put his name on it. Like, we labeled it, so... Is anybody sitting this one out? Nope. Let's see what we got here. Got these dudes. Got some armor. Some dragons that have no weaknesses except for lightning. Doesn't look like we have any... Oh, they're the wizards. They're the damn wizards. There's another wizard. Okay. Here's another one. Boltling? That seems real annoying. Okay. Can Har hit these dudes in the back? Kinda want to just like send Har this way. Heather, you're here. Excellent. Yeah, that's real great. Thanks for being here, Heather. Okay. Is there anybody else that we should not have on this board? Probably not. They all seem pretty good. Okay. Put the armor on point. Put the horseback. We only have one unit on horseback. Or no, I guess we have two. Alright, I think this is what we're going to roll with. Yeah, sorry, Heather, we're full. Alright, I have no plan for this. Defeat the boss. The boss is over here. I have no plan for this. We're just going to wing it. That works, right? You could always just wing it. So we're gonna try to kill these dudes, and I think that we should have a pretty open board at that point. Let's be mindful of the wizards. Har, can you get these guys? Yes, get these guys. I did not even look to see how much those guys would hit Har for. We're good, though. I have confidence. See, this is the thing, is I have confidence in the ability of our soldiers. Also, the wizards are to the south, so maybe we should move the armor this way, rotate them out this way. But that dude's gonna step up? I don't know. It's been 7 days without a reset because we played a week ago. I don't want the wizards to get us, but I think we're gonna have to tempt the wizards out. So let's just start going to town. Rolf doesn't get to do anything. Sean doesn't get to do anything. We could push them. I don't think we can push them. Wall of steel. Shock and awe. Let's go. He might miss. Katri, how are you gonna miss? Okay, what's this dude capable of? Should we worry about these guys? Maybe? Maybe? I'm actually not sure. But we will move all of our troops up, I guess. We're moving them all up. There we go. Boyd. Excellent. Couldn't have gone better. Har continues to be MVP. We should have given Har another axe. I think he's gonna be like burning through enemies. Oh, he's got enough. He's got enough juice. Oh man, this is one of those situations where I'm like, I want to know this dude's range. I guess we'll just hang out here? Question mark? Really? Really? This is the thing. Okay, this is the thing about this game. I always feel like the things that I think should work, for some reason, just don't work. Like, everyone feels underpowered. Nice. Spends the entire budget on one fortune. We're gonna use it though. That's the thing. You don't realize we're gonna use it. Worth it. Uh-oh. Are these guys gonna roll in? Maybe. Hey, he's a child soldier. He needs all the edge he can get. Okay, so these guys can't cross this thing. This is bog. These guys cannot cross bog. Or I guess it impedes their movement to a point where they're very, very slow. Alright, who else do we got? Not great for Boyd, but it's fine. We'll be alright. See, like, that interaction. Braum, it has the advantage over a mage. It shouldn't work that way. Still can't get me. Not these ding-dongs. See what kind of range everyone's got. Okay. We can start moving people up a little. What else we got? Just missed? Does anyone need a heal? I mean, I'm sure Boyd does. Yeah, Boyd needs it bad. Can't reach him. Excellent. Cool. Cool. My dog is piping in. She getting on stream. It was her birthday yesterday. She's 4 now. They sent one dude. They'll regret that. Soren seems super vulnerable right now. What the worst level up? This one guy can get at Soren. I don't think he can if we step up in front. Oh, we can also just shove. Alright. Cool. Ike's just gonna take care of those idiots. Probably should have shoved. What are we doing with Har? Our ace in the hole. I mean, we don't need it. Horse Slayer? Are you kidding me? It would behoove me to look at these things. Does anyone else have, like, ridiculous weapons? It's that one guy. That one single guy. Storm Sword. And hammer for... This dude's got a hammer, so anti-armor. Big Neon came ready. Unfortunately. Race is a healer, right? Yeah. Hey, who's left? These idiots? I don't think our sword guy can really mess up the... Oh. Okay. I didn't know he could do that. That feels illegal. Cool. Can we cross the bog? What is the... Can we move through the bog? That's all I want to know. I mean, I'll give a kid a gun. This is America. It's practically mandatory. Can we, Soren this dude out? Make him pay for his crimes? Doesn't look like it. I don't know if we can move through the bog, so... We're just gonna... I guess go around. It's nice for the horse slayer to come to us, though. That feels kind of nice. Alright, how do we deal with this dude? My dog is not happy about something. Cool, the mages don't work. Get in there, Shinon. Four times 2, 10% chance of critical. 10% works every time, let's go. Just like that, works every time. We're gonna get... Is Har considered an armor unit? I don't think he is. No, it worked that time. It totally worked. These guys can't get across the bog, can they? No. We're gonna send Har in there eventually. Only took 3 units to take that guy down. Great. Great. We're doing great. Even though he wears armor, he's not an armored unit. Thanks. Fucking Fire Emblem. Okay. We've been winging it for a while now, and I don't know what to do with myself. We're trying to kill the boss, and I'm debating on, like, Should we just leave these idiots alone? Like, should we just stay out of the bolting range? And, like, just never interact with these idiots? Maybe. Should I put someone here? That's going to be in the bolting range. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just... Oh, I can't walk that way? I can't go through the bog, and I can't go through the rock. I have to go after the bolting. Roll the dice. It's somewhat inaccurate. Alright, let's see. We can drop our dude in range without putting him in front of everybody else. But he's also in the bog, so I need somebody with... I need Har. Har needs to get him. Like, it sucks because Har's weak to his attack. Shit, we have to think about this. Thunder Magic does the most base damage, but it's the least accurate magic. He's only got 5 shots, too. Who's got our best resistance? Soren, by far. With Nafini coming in at Reese. We're gonna pass back. I'm gonna worry about this another in another turn. Okay. I can't cross the bog. I can get in the bog. I can't cross the bog. You know what? Let's go. Yeah, Titiana has decent resistance as well. Saw that. Try rushing the mage with the horse units? Yeah. I can't get into the tree, unfortunately. Let's go south. Is this dude gonna come for me? Okay. This is the problem. Is so like this I'm like very afraid of this mage, clearly. We can rush at him with the horse units. We can kind of weave the horse units like here. She has 16. What's Tatiana's 14? Like, what if we bait out a bolt? Look at these guys. Where's Soren? Soren can't get there in time. 12, 26. Let's try to bait out a bolt. See what happens. Alright, we're gonna pass back. We're just gonna see what happens. Oh, that happened. Also, they did not go for the bolt. Kind of a bummer. Gotri can't get all the way over there. We gotta deal with this now. Ugh. I don't want to put vulnerable troops in there, though. We can roll Tatiana this way. She has decent resistance. So does Nafini. Maybe we roll them up the middle. What if we just park Tatiana and see what happens? Maybe Nafini too, so that we have multiple targets. See if we can try to push this a little bit. Hopefully one will not be swarmed while the other one is, you know, doing something else. This bush will protect you from lightning. Exactly. My thoughts exactly. Alright, we're gonna maybe see what happens from here. I do kind of want to get our backup units like in position. Also, let's move some of the armor this way. I don't know what to do with Mia. I'm playing this so cautiously. I'm starting to get... Being this cautious is starting to make me feel antsy. I'm like, come on, let's go. Excuse me? Excuse me. We can't let any other army take our reward, crush the enemy, and gain glory. Like, I guess we could just win now. Since the boss just, like, popped out. Right? There's a bolt. Get him. Get him, Nafini. Nafini's not doing so hot. That's the power of a bush. Get him, Nafini. This looks pretty bad for us. Maybe we should just kill the boss. Can we just do that? 21 times 2. No, we can't. Should I? Because this dude's going to take another shot, and he's going to throw. So I should probably... like, put the short axe on Har. Right? 17 times 2? Yeah. But then, use this real quick. Put him back in the bush and wait. The bush will protect you. From the lightning? Oh yeah, we should get Nafini out of there and keep Titiana in the bush. Har might cancel. Alright, let's... Har's gonna win next turn. We just have to, like, not be fucking dead by then. Oh man, it's so hard to not be dead by then. Excuse me? I wasn't paying attention to that at all. We really need some, like, guaranteed hits here. There we go, there we go, there we go. Everyone is vulnerable. This is awful. This is a real bad time. Reset incoming. Like, these guys, I'm worried about them. We've gone 0 days without a reset. Like, this, okay, these guys are gonna be like, oh, let's just swarm one of the mages and then, like, murder them. That's what's gonna happen. I have to rescue them. Right? Like, I have to. I gotta move Reese because he's gonna die otherwise. Unless these guys have range. Axe, no range. Steel blade. Okay. Oh boy, what a surprise. My strategy crumbles mid-chapter. Hey. We're doing pretty good. We're doing okay. We're doing moderately well. Should we just run in and try to murder these idiots? With Shinon and no, that would be a bad idea. We have to believe in the power of the bush. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Okay, alright. We need to believe in the power of the bush. They're both in the thicket. Everything will be totally fine. And Har will also be fine. And we're gonna cross our fingers. Okay. Cross your fingers. Clap if you believe. Let's go. Surprising. Surprising. I'm Istvan, General of Lord Salona's Royal Army, you leader of the subhuman filth. State your name! I'm Ike of the Grail Mercenaries. Never heard of them. Small-time bandits. If we just left behind dead bodies of subhumans, our reward would have been bigger. The Lord is not pleased with the heads of bandits. Oh, I wouldn't worry about our heads. There's no chance you have to win this. Ike, we're not in a great position for you to be like, there's no chance to win this fight. Leave while you can. Excellent. Not excellent. Can't hit shit. Power of the thicket. Power of the thicket. One of the things that makes this game like an extra layer of difficult is that because you like rotate through your army so much with different characters, sometimes it's tough to be like, hey, who's the tough guy? Like who's the good character? I don't know. We just got thrown in with these idiots. Like, Titiana, I can kind of understand, but she wasn't great in the last game. Like, she was the pre-promoted unit, so I didn't use her a bunch. And Nafini I didn't use at all, and she's better now than she was in the previous game. Oh good, more guys. That's cool. That's actually what I wanted. %58 chance to hit. Handle your shit, Har. Yes. No. Yes. Alright, so we got the boss. We got him. So right now we're just going to try to mop up some extra XP. But different perspective. Yeah. I mean, I get it. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. Huh. Well. It's been 0 days without Radiant Dawn slander in the chat. Yeah. Man, can't get back in the bush. Like, look, I love Fire Emblem, clearly. This would be a hell of a thing if he dodged twice. However, I don't think this is the best entry. For a lot of reasons. Alright. There's no more enemies to hit. Let's put a boss down. Wait, this cannot be! A reward! The enemy general is down. Let the fleeing soldiers go. Everyone fall back. I do think it's kind of wild that, like... So that general that we were supposed to kill was in the corner. And this would have been a really tough fight if he didn't fly into the middle of the stage. The reinforcements would have been really tough to fight through if the dude wasn't an idiot. Hey, you're done too. That was fast. Yeah, it was easy work. They retreated pretty quickly. The soldiers were well equipped and well trained, but their commanders were terrible. It's lucky for us, I suppose. Things seem to be working out pretty well so far in war. Unless they bring in a real commander, it's only a matter of time before they wave a white flag. Enemies to the south! The Central Army! What? Tybarn failed installing them. Does this mean he's dead? Doubtful. I don't think there was even a battle. The Central Army arrived too quickly. Grr. We only know one thing for sure. The enemy now has the advantage. There's still enemies to the north. This is quickly turning into our worst case scenario. Skirmir, we must retreat. We're in serious trouble here. Yeah, Skirmir is going to retreat. That's what's going to happen. Show my back to Bjork? Never. We'll fight like the galleons we are. Skirmir, listen to me. We have to retreat. This is the Central Army we're talking about. Finally. Finally, we get to fight the big Neon Central Army. I've been waiting for this. I can see you won't change your mind. Alright, if it comes to this. Are you joking? You can't beat me, Ranulf, and you know it. I can't let you or our men die in vain. It's my job to keep you from doing anything stupid. If I have to knock you out to keep you out of this battle, then that's what I'll do. Fine, try. Ike, stop them! No, they need to do this. Get him, Ranulf. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I thought Ranulf was going to win there for a second. Do not worry about him. I might have broken some bones, but he'll heal quickly. The thankless job of being assistant to the regional manager, for sure. My soldiers, we're leaving. Head back to base camp. Skirmir. We will return and regroup. It pains me, but we must. Damn it, Ranulf. You got my leg. But you're still willing to carry him? If he doesn't rest and heal, all his little chores fall on me. I can't have that. Reporting, sir. The Laguz Alliance is retreating. So, the enemy does not persist when the situation turns against them. I'm impressed. They're flexible, adept, and quickly changing to... And adapt quickly to a changing environment. I got there eventually. Shall we pursue them? No, first we'll join our allies to the north. I hear they're taking heavy losses. Uh-oh. Does that mean we're going to join the allies to the north? General Zelgis, it's an honor to meet you. General Lival of the Duke GLaDOS Northern Force, are you in command here? No, not I. Rather, the Northern Force lacks any order. We do have a central commander to direct us in battle. We do not have a central commander. So each force is fighting the enemy in its own? Quite so. Taking orders from the others is beneath the nobles, I suppose. How pitiful. A sad state of affairs, yes, but now that you are here, General, the situation will be rectified. Yeah, one can only hope. So are the rumors true? I've heard that the power in Begnion has been split between the Apostle and the Senators. True. They do not agree on how to deal with the Laguz Alliance. However, as long as there are enemies who threaten the Empire, we shall fight. That is our duty, is it not? Indeed. Then do not trouble your mind with politics. Let the nobles worry about their games. We should focus on the war.
The Apostle Sanaki, Empress of the Benyan Empire, does not wish war with the Laguz and searches feverishly for a peaceful resolution. However, many imperial senators see the war not only as a means to expand their own influence, but also as a convenient opportunity to exterminate the Laguz once and for all. These ambitious senators meet with Vice Minister Lecain and vigorously advocate a full-scale war. Having seen their homeland invaded, Benyan's citizens desiring peace are now few and far between. Against the Apostle's wishes, Benyan's military is now fully committed to the war with the Laguz. Zelgius easily escapes the talons of the bird tribes meant to delay him and the Central Army. He arrives at the Sesto Plains to reinforce his weakened allies. The Laguz forces are surprised by the sudden appearance of this new enemy and seek counsel from Ranulf of Gallia. Ranulf orders a retreat with all speed, thus avoiding a full-on engagement with the Central Army. General Zelgius chooses not to pursue the fleeing Gallian army. Instead, he orders his army to hold position on the eastern banks of the Riban. Divided by the river, the two armies are deadlocked, able to do little more than glare at one another in hatred.
Chapter 3, River Crossing. Laguz Alliance Camp. This might be the end of our war. The northern and central armies have merged. A force that size is too powerful for us. If Tyburn and Nasala can't help us, it might be a good idea to go back to Gallia and regroup. Convincing Skirmir won't be easy, but I can't let our people get killed in a hopeless battle. Understood. Ranulf, this is your war. I'll follow your orders. I have to say, though, retreating won't be easy. Excuse me. According to Soren, the Central Army has mobilized and begun marching on our position in the last few days. They really brought a competent commander, huh? Our path is blocked both ways. Hey. Hello, boys. It's good to know you still hang out together. Tyburn! Glad to see you're safe. But what happened? Didn't the bird tribes hit the supply unit? The Begnion Central Army's here and they're marching right on us. Talk later, eat now. Sorry, but I gotta put something in my stomach and get some rest. How's Tyburn? He's resting inside the tent. Like, did you see them? Did you see his wings? Yeah, covered in blood. He's not hurt, so it's gotta be somebody else's blood, right? I have this awful feeling. A feeling that something terrible has happened. I really hope I'm wrong. Ike, Ranulf. Ryson, you're here too. Your Highness, please wait. I have to check on him. I'm worried about Tyburn. we're worried too, but Ryson can't just let him be for a while. Genolf, Ulki, what's going on? What happened to you out there? Nasala and the Ravens of Calvis betrayed us again. I'm so mad I can barely see straight. The Ravens were informants. They told Bagnayan of our strategy. It was a trap. The supply unit we raided turned out to be the Central Army itself. The troops were under the command of Bagnayan's most famous general, Zelgus. General Zagaius? Zelgaius? This got a lot worse. You heard of him? I met him during the Mad King's War. He's powerful, experienced, and clever. He's one of the best generals of our time. Yeah, for a Bjork, he was quite powerful, alright. Tyburn, while shifted, mind you, attacked him. He didn't even budge an inch. But all of a sudden he stopped fighting and said, "We've delayed you long enough. If you cherish the lives of your people, return home at once." He said that? So the king made a decision. We flew night and day and reached Phoenicis, but it was too late. Save for the elderly women and children, they were all... I also heard what happened and I couldn't believe it. Nasalas betrayed us once again. I can't believe he'd play a role in wiping out Phoenicis. Hey, we're not all wiped out yet. Huh? Tyburn! I'm alive and well. My people are few, but they still live. Phoenicis is still a country. Genolf, Ulki, you know what we must do. Of course. Yes, Bagnayan and Calvis will burn for this. So, that's the whole story. Sorry we're late, but we're here to stay. Let's see this war out. Don't tell me you kittens are going to run off with your tails between your legs. Won't accept that. Of course not, King Tyburn. I'll get Skirmir in here right now. A slight delay, but now that we've merged with the Hawk tribe, we have the strength to fight. Yeah, the Ravens. I play both sides, so I always come out on top. What the hell are you doing? Playing both sides? Our goal is to cross the Ribihan? Ribon. Our goal is to cross the Ribon. The core of our forces will ford the river and attack the Central Army head-on. Ranulf, you'll form a small unit of your best warriors and lead them behind enemy lines undetected. Can you do it? No sweat. We'll do some officer hunting and keep their leaders' attention on us. Excuse me. Good, but a distraction alone won't get us across the river. They've got the terrain and Zelgus in their favor. Ugh, use fewer words, Tiny Bjork. Tell us what we must do. Some of us have battle to fight. Don't interrupt me again, Skimmer. All these words may be the only thing that can possibly win this battle. As I was saying, while Ranulf and his men sow confusion in the rear ranks, a group of Hawk Lagoos carry the Grail mercenaries south around the battlefield. We'll cross the river and make our way to the supply train, which also serves as the Senator's camp. Ah, I see what you're doing. You're going to involve the Senators and have them start messing things up. Precisely. Zagaius and the military is the military commander, but the Senators have authority over him. If attacked, they will panic and request aid. He'll be forced to return and rescue them. Zagaius is a soldier, though, through and through. He will not disobey an order, no matter how foolish it is. Once he leaves, their front line will crumble, and that's when you advance. Tyburn and Skirmir will lead the charge. That's all. Everyone clear on what they have to do? I still dislike Bjork tactics. I'd rather face an enemy and give him my name before I snap his neck in my jaws. But in order to defeat cowards, we must use the weapons of cowards. Let's go. Cool. Might as well top everyone off. Thinking's for cowards. Oh man, I've been reading Fate which was rebooted. It's a Dr. Fate book, new Dr. Fate, rebooted after 0 Hour in the 90s, and it is head empty, only stabbing. He like reforges Dr. Fate's helmet into a knife, and he's just dumb as a box of rocks, just always stabbing. Every problem he comes across, stab, stab, stab. It's fantastic. It's not what you're looking for if you want a Dr. Fate book, but whew, it's real good. Speaks to me on an emotional level. Har. Har. My unresolved issues are fine. It's nothing that a few quick stabbings won't deal with. Stab my way through my emotions. Heck yes, Har. Heck yes. Har kind of single-handedly carrying this game. Oh, I was going to save it, but we don't have to save it yet. Let's see. Do we have any money? Can I just see how much money I have? We didn't make a lot of money. Okay. Characters available for support. We got tons of characters for support now. Okay. So we could put Oscar with Ike. Does that do the same thing that the previous game did, where like suddenly Oscar and Ike are untouchable because they're both Earth characters and they're like boosting each other's avoidance? Yes, it does. It does exactly that. Cool. Tatiana, let's can't do it with Nafini. Oh, can we do it with Ike? I guess. So we'll erase the support now. Let's do it with Boyd. Okay. Soren with Mist, maybe? Okay. Rolf. Shinon. Let's go. Mist is already set up. Oscar's already set up. Shinon's already set up. Gotri. Mia, I guess. Sure. I think that's it. Like, we can pair this dude up, Reese, but like everybody else is paired up. Alright, let's try to remember who we have together so that we can keep them together and then they can support each other. Everyone memorized this? Excellent. It's all memorized. Let's talk to the strategist. The strategist is something else. Does he have some kind of magic hat that he pulls these crazy ideas out of? Well, I do pay him plenty for them. Soren said that this mission would fail without the help from the Phoenicis army. We're asking you to take a very big risk, King Tyburn. We can handle it. We can do anything if it involves teaching those vermin Beg Neon a thing or two. Soren's even answers some of Skirmir's more insane requests. He doesn't listen to a word I say, but when Soren talks strategy, he's all ears. Is that why he hasn't been complaining during the briefings? He says he looks forward to what the little strategist will say next. It looks to me like Soren's charmed his way into the most powerful position in this army. I'm glad to hear it. He's changed, hasn't he? Yeah, I think so. He doesn't say much, but he's a lot more at ease these days. He used to be completely closed off, rejecting anyone who tried to get close. Like he'd lock himself away, all alone in his little world. We all lost and gained something during the Mad King's War. Maybe it wasn't a complete waste. Do you think we'll feel the same way about this war when it's over? Who knows? We'll just have to survive it. Fair enough. How could I forget that there's who they're supposed to be with when that scintillating support conversation is... Yeah. I don't think we've done any of the support conversations, by the way. Let's get out there. We might have done one or two, but they're instantly forgettable. Generals, the guys, the men are in position. Good work. Fog. Looks like the Hawk tribe has joined the main force, but I'm sure this fog will hinder them. I wouldn't be too sure about that. The fog might actually be a boon to them. We'll wait and see what move they make. General, we hear splashing. Laguz Alliance is on the move.
The band's marching halfway across the river already. There's no point in waiting. Ah, well, enemy will spot him soon.
Then it's time to fight. You should go.
Don't remind me. I hate flying. Anyway, give the word, will you?
No need. Our friends heard every word.
Finally, it's time. I've had enough of sitting around. To wing, brothers! Keep up with me if you can!
Lord? It's nothing. I'm needed elsewhere. Keep them engaged until I return.
Yes, sir.
Well, well. Sorry to drop in unannounced. We thought it best to hunt the strongest prey first.
Of course. Interesting maneuver.
Will you draw your blade?
I trust you know who you face. Zelgius, commander of this army. If you're not worthy of fighting me, then you are only wasting my time.
I'm Ronolf, right hand to Gallia's future king. Will that do?
We shall see. I will accept your challenge. And you're ready.
Anime. What's all that noise? And at this hour? Our battle has begun on the other side of the woods, near the river. Then tell what is it? What did he say his name was? Zelgus? To wipe out the subhumans quickly and quiet down. I can't sleep with this racket. Do you peasants know I need my beauty sleep? I should have you all flogged, inconsiderate fools. Wretched snob. We're in. Soren, let's go over the plan one more time. Our objective is to destroy the enemy supplies. The senators store their food and personal effects in crates. If we burn the crates, the senators are likely to pull the troops back to protect their own hides. So while the Lagoos distract the enemy, we force the gate open, storm inside, burn all the supplies. Zelgus. Yes. Exactly. We can also set the horses loose. That should add to the confusion. Agreed. Also, please not try to hurt the senators themselves. Harming them may cause trouble later on, especially once the fighting is over. Alright, we gotta finish before the fog burns off. Let's get this done. Okay. Who do we have? We got a good team, but we lack Har, unfortunately. Hold on one second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. Victory, turn 18, all supplies burn. Okay. You're saying flying units would make this level 2 easy? Probably. But I also feel especially vulnerable when I don't have Har. Alright, let's move the armor to the front. This looks good. Wait, who do we have paired? Can we see that? Bond, Shinon. Okay, let's put these dudes in pairs. Okay. Wait, does Rolf not have a bond? He has a bond with everyone. Is this... Can I not check that information? I don't think I can check that information. All I know is that Oscar and Ike are together. They're together. Everything else, who the hell knows? Let's roll. My plan is to wing it. Burn the supplies, disrupt the enemy. Excellent. Okay. There's a door. It's kind of hilarious that they took Heather away from us and now there's a door to open. Heck yeah. Spare the senators for bonus XP. Excellent, excellent. And release the horses. Will do. Okay. Wall of iron over here so this dude can't get through. We want to get through the door. I don't think we can until next turn. They might open the door. This is a wild map. Okay. I assume enemies will pop out here at some point, and here. We'll see. Okay. Just move everybody up. Enemies in the camp were under attack. How interesting. I never expected them to attack this particular camp. While the senators may deserve to get kicked around a little bit, can't let my general down. I shall protect this camp with all my power. Soldiers of Begnion, wipe out the bandits. Kill every last one of them. Yep, dudes popping in from the sides. What? Oh my god, we're gonna watch the horses shuffle around now? Great. Oh wait, converse? No, attack. These are the senators? Yeah. Okay. Okay, so no one was paired up with Shinon there. No one was paired up with Boyd. I'm kind of just charging in. I did not look at that mage that was over here, but it's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, he could have talked. We should have talked. Now we watch the horses shuffle around. It's so weird. Rolf is that little girl burning down the house meme? 100%. I guess. Yeah, we'll just put Ike in, or Boyd in there. Easy peasy. We gotta deal with that idiot eventually. So, okay. Will the senator try to defend himself? No, right? There's nothing to defend himself. So as long as we don't attack the senator, everything will be fine. So Gotri could converse, so he's got to be paired with somebody in here. Gotri Shinon, maybe? I don't know. Support is missed. Okay, so we can look at the supports. Titiana. Okay, alright. Soren, hey there. Better not get in over your head. Hello, I expect this battle will be difficult but winnable. Great. Yeah, those support conversations are awful. Sean, Rolf. Hey, Rolf. You know the rules. No whining on the battlefield. Hey there. Good to see you're okay. Let's stay safe on the field, all right? Yeah, that's yeah. Good luck, buddy. I kind of love the cheat code that is pair up Oscar and Ike and they never get hit. It's so stupid good. Okay, so we gotta empty these dudes out, so I suppose we gotta make our way over there. Anyone with Earth Affinity gives a void. Yeah. We could probably take these idiots with the rest of our team. Let's put him over here. Oh, we could just hit the door. Yeah, why don't we just do that? Boyd. Where are you, Boyd? There you are. I'm actually using the game's mechanics now. Double Earth Affinity is super avoid. Yeah, it feels like a cheat code. Alright, so these dudes are gonna pile out, and they're basically just gonna attack our archers, which is a bummer. But I don't know if there's anything we can really do about it. Ah, Gotri, well met. Better be up for some more fighting. Hello, say, can you see the enemy trembling? My muscles do tend to scare them. Yeah, these conversations are fucking terrible. I might still do more conversations, but I don't think I'm gonna read them. Like, out loud. Love this. Love that I figured this out. This is great for me. Can we go through here? Oh, we can go through here. I guess we'll start to go through here. I don't know how much the range of the 18 times 2 will do it, right? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, good. We're still in range. I gotta not forget to burn this, too. Maybe we'll just send Mia in there to burn it. We could do that. And then we'll send Gotri this way. Put her in the bush. So that dude claps back, which is real annoying. Crossbow him, actually. Oh, he's got a short spear. That's why he's hitting back. 11 times 2. 11 times 2. I guess there's no advantage. We might as well just iron bow. The crossbow seems like it's a little more important. Send Gotri this way, because Mia's over here. Soren and everybody else bringing up the rear. I don't know which direction we should go. We're just gonna put them right here. Unstoppable in the thicket. Yeah, horses. Doing things. I'm gonna stand in this bush and then set a fire. Alright, let's push through these idiots. Let's see what we got ahead of ourselves. Steel bow, steel lance, some senators, a wizard. Okay. I guess we just keep advancing. Ooh, it's a bummer that we can't get Soren up there. Maybe if we push Soren, can we get Mist to kill this dude? No, we cannot do that. We might be able to push Soren. Can Reese do it? Yes. Yes. Excellent. The worst level up. Why even bother? I guess we'll go up the middle with Gotri. Gotri doesn't really have a whole lot to do. Never gonna hit. I'm in a bush and my friend is here. Never gonna hit me. Impossible. Literally impossible. Have you seen a bush? Literally impossible. I mean, we could step out of the bush, I guess. Alright. In order to advance Mist to this area, to heal Tatiana, we need to be able to kill this dude and this dude, or at least block them off. So I think we're going to try to do that. I think Boyd can get the bonus and still attack from here. 30% chance, 29% chance for critical. You just go for it. Did not work. That's kind of a bummer. Take the level up though. Okay, we're gonna move Mist up and do a small heal as we continue to control this area. It's crazy that I'm like, I don't know, 7 plays in, 7 streams in, and I'm like, oh, now I figured out how to do the mechanics of the game. I moved him up because I don't want this dude to be able to hit Boyd. Who else we got? Just the boys. Don't forget to visit. You can visit the tents? No, it says plane. It doesn't. Oh, that one says visit. Son of a. Reese, you're on tent duty. That horse left. That horse was like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of this game. Gotta rob the senators while you can. Absolutely. Man, 3 squares away, and they still get the bonus. That's rad. I'm gonna retreat though, because I don't want to get hit by this dude. Longbow, that's annoying. Alright, let's wait, where was the visit? This one? Yeah. You with the Lagoos Alliance? Wait, please don't. I don't want to die for these useless, decrepit old senators. I'm getting out of here. You take whatever you want from the stash. Thanks. Blossom? Oh, cool. Thanks. Gotcha, moving real slow through the bushes. Oscar turning into a freaking beast. We're gonna move him here. Because I don't think Ike can get all the way in there. No, he can't. God, these conversations on the battlefield are terrible. Alright, we're gonna burn this with Mia so that we can kind of keep advancing, I guess. Man, I kind of wish we could attract the longbow guy to like here so that we can start hitting him with our bow dudes. We might need to move Ike and Oscar to like an area that the bow guy can hit so that they will avoid his attacks and then we can counter strike him. But that's for another time. I mean, I suppose we could just visit the... Nobody can hit us, right? Oh, bow guy can hit us. What a jerk. We could just visit. We could just try. Rolf will survive, right? He's got a gun. He'll survive. Of course he will. Of course he will. What? Yeah, I was ordered to keep the Lord valuables neat and tidy, but the Lord, he ran away and, well... What's this? He told me it was very precious. You just take it. Okay, who do we got left? Just Soren. Stupid senators are blocking the path. Yeah, I know. Just Soren left. I don't think that we need to do anything. Just gonna pass. And hope that Rolf doesn't get shot. Excellent. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. Gautry will handle these dudes. Him and Mia. We don't have to worry about that. This dude isn't gonna die, which is kind of annoying. Ike's almost ready for a level up. I don't know if he can level up. We'll see. Can't visit over here, just the supplies. Alright, we'll move back out this way. %25 chance, 24% chance to critical. We could get it done. We could. What's the worst that happens? He hits us back for 16 and then another 16? Ike is story promoted? That's what I thought. 16 and then another 16. What is that? Less than 37? That's what, 32? Oh, but then if we kill him, other wizards are going to step in. It's going to be a whole thing. Alright, let's think about this. And if I burn this supply down, this thing, then like the other dudes are gonna step in. Like they're gonna be able to get back here. So I think that maybe we want to retreat, which feels weird because we've been like advancing pretty hard this entire time. But maybe we'll retreat. Bring Shannon back here. Maybe we'll roll these two in, since they basically are untouchable gods, and then bust up these supplies with Titiana when we get a chance. Okay, who's left? Oh, I forgot that Rice is down here. Please don't kill Rice. Alright. What are we doing? There's horses everywhere. What do we have left to do? Burn these supplies. Forget about Rice. Burn these supplies. We can visit here, I assume. And then these two supplies. Okay. Here's the plan. Hopefully Rice is gonna live. We could, like, really get aggressive down here with these idiots. You thought I had a grand plan? Let me tell you. Completely forgot he was there. We just have these 3 left. I think we're just gonna pass. That dude got in my bush. He'll pay for that. There we go. Heck yeah. I assume we're getting like bonus XP if the horses exit the stage. That's the idea. Now it's safe for Rice to come up here. Mia, getting everything to burn. Alright, let's... Okay, can I burn this and still move? Yes. Excellent. I'm just gonna pass back. The Laguz assault was a decoy. If the real objective was this camp, you're more clever than I expected. This isn't the strategy of the Laguz. It must have been planned by Bjork. Our objective is only to burn these supplies. Step aside, I'll spare your life. You know I can't do that. Our masters may be fools, but we are their soldiers nonetheless. Our duty is to carry out the orders from the masters. Thought you'd say that, but I have a duty as well. The duty of kicking your ass. All the horses have escaped. Rice is in danger. We're gonna sneak in. Where's Rolf? Oh, where's Boyd? There he is. Okay. Okay. Let's handle these idiots. Will I still get the bonus if I attack from here? I think I will, because I'm 1, 2, 3 spots away. I don't know if it works through the fence. Does it work through the fence? I don't know. We could just run up and get him. We could just run up and get him. 59% chance to hit. What if we do this? What if we do this? Just park right here. Wait. And then... Now we get him. Oh shit, he hit me. Ah, well. Protect the supplies. Stay calm. Got a shade. Power of shade? Yeah. Oh, great. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to do. Oh man, he hit him. And I hit back. Rice is in danger. Ike isn't gaining any more XP, so we probably shouldn't be leaning on him anymore. Oscar's in range to burn. Oscar, we already used Oscar. Yeah, we can't, I mean, like, we'll end it next turn. We'll visit and then burn. We'll be good to go. We can move Gotri and Mia down here, see if those dudes roll up. Might be able to, like, sneak some extra XP in, but, like... Oh, that dude can hit... Do this. Oh, I guess they can't get through the burning thing. Pass back, I guess? $14 times 2 doesn't do it, which is real annoying. Yeah, and he's blocking the tent. Yeah, real freaking annoying. I think Rolf might be in danger. Yeah, they're both in danger. Short spear, but he'll go after Ike because Ike has no weapon equipped. I think. We'll see. We'll pass. Yeah, he went after Ike. She's just gonna keep chipping away at that soldier, I guess. More of them. Hilarious. We'll get the last of the supplies after we do a visit here. Ah! Please, I beg of you, spare me, mercy. Got hammer time. Okay. I don't think that there's anything else we can do. I mean, we can hit this dude for 20, and then Mia can kill him. It'd be great if Mia could get a bonus to her critical. I don't know if that's possible with the way the supports are. Is this it? Is this the last thing we gotta do? I think it is. Yes. Yes, it is. Okay. Alright. Let's, no criticals from Mia, unfortunately. I'm actually, now that I'm pairing people up, I'm actually using them more. Rather than just like a mess of soldiers. I think we should have been pairing people up this entire time. You know, how the game was intended to be played. There we go. Wasn't enough to do it, though. Alright. Let's... I mean... We could kill these guys with Oscar and then burn the supplies later. Can Oscar kill... Oscar can't even kill these guys in one go. We're just gonna end this. The fog's about to clear. Our work is done. Let's pull back. Burninating the countryside. Oh, damn! I'm impressed you've held out this long, but it's over now. Goodbye, Ranulf. Pray to the goddess. You're finished. I tried. Farewell. What? Hell yeah! Hey there. You know, you look kind of familiar. King of Phoenicis, why did you transform? Do you not wish to fight me? Oh, I wish to fight you. Unfortunately, I don't have the time, so I'll let you go this time. What do you mean? General Zelgus, you must return at once. Our supply camp is in flames. We need you to take control of the situation. What? I see. Now I understand. You were kind enough to tell me of the attack on my country. I'm only returning the favor. Understood. I accept the favor then. The Eagles, Mr. Frodo. I'll let you go this time. Next time we meet, keep your sword drawn. I'll make sure you said your prayers. A man-shaped eagle would annihilate a person. Hey, how you doing? Thanks to Ike, the army's crossing the river as we speak. We should go join Skirmir. Can you move? No. Damn. Fine, I'll carry you. Don't get thrown off, kid. You better hang on tight.
The Laguz alliance, bolstered by the Hawk tribe and by Sorin's tactical genius, thunders across the Benyon-held river. Emboldened by their success, they move east with amazing speed and capture the northern stronghold, Castle Celiora. The Laguz alliance has made a vital step in its march toward the Benyon capital, Cien. Benyon has now lost a valuable defensive line in the Riban River, and the Central Army has been forced to retreat east, taking refuge in Castle Gados. The morale of the Benyon soldiers is kept high by their faith in General Zelgius, while the Benyon nobles smolder with resentment at their defeat.
Oh, no mic audio. Sorry about that. I hit mute for the cutscene. What? Give up our best opportunity to crush Begnion for some peace treaty? For once, please try to think for a moment, Skirmir. We crossed the river, but we haven't much as touched a central army, not one scratch. Consequently, Begnion has the advantage. It would be foolish to press the attack. I must ask you to think harder. A peace treaty now? My soldiers will never accept this. We need another way. What do you think, Rodolphe? You feel the same way? Well, it's not how much I feel, but how the Lagoos are as a species. Once the fighting begins, Lagoos can't see anything except the enemy in front of them. In a long fight like this, it's even harder to keep ourselves in check. The same goes for my tribe. If we were to stop fighting now, I'd have to go around knocking every one of my men unconscious. But rushing headlong into the enemy and getting killed isn't an option. Soren, can you think of something? Maybe it's not too much to ask. No, I can do it. Just let me think. Alright, I've got it. Gather on the map. I'll explain what we have to do. Alright, we're going to save there. Apologies for the muted mic. We're going to call it for today. I'm playing, well, I'm backseat playing Buffy the Vampire Slayer with twitch.tv/boix, and that's on Tuesday. If you want to hang out for that, that's on his stream. We're playing Buffy the Vampire Slayer on the original Xbox. It's interesting, to say the least. We're going to try to do the portfolio stream this week. I might do it tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with Fire Emblem. We'll do more Fire Emblem next weekend.